Alright guys, what is up? So in this video I'm going to be sharing a few laps I did at Mosport Track in the McLaren 720. I want to kind of frame it and set it up before I show you the video. It's about a 3-minute clip, and I was chasing a Mercedes AMG GT Black Series, and if you don't know what that is, this is the bad boy right here. The one that I was on the track with was silver. That day on the track we had a Porsche 918 Spider. There was a McLaren Senna there. They didn't spend much time on the track, so I didn't get a chance to sort of pace them because I wanted to see how quick they were. This is a car that I got a chance to play around with for a few laps, and it is bloody quick. I'll say this, so towards the end there's a bit of a surprise, which I will record a separate outro to explain what happened there, but watch the whole thing. But this 2021 AMG GT Black Series, it's got 720 horsepower. So it's basically the same power output as what I got in the McLaren, but it's laid out more for track use. It's more of a track toy. It's got a wider stance, bigger tires, cup tires, a lot more aero. The McLaren the tires that I have on the McLaren are Corsa tires, which aren't cups, so they're more for street use and probably get about 10,000 kilometers out of them before you got to change them. Cup tires go really, really quick. So the car that I was on the track with is a very, very fast car, and I wanted to pace it to see what it was going to do. And also just kind of a heads up so you understand what Mosport is like. So let's put it up like this. So Canadian Tire Motorsport Park, I think it's called the GP track now if I'm not mistaken. And I just wanted to pull up some lap times. The track record is a 104 for an Audi R10 TDI, which is basically a prototype car. These things are wicked fast. They're not street legal. I pulled about a 135 lap time, and I was not driving the car at 10 tenths. I was probably driving a car at 8.5 tenths. And all that means is if you're driving a car at 10 tenths, you're using everything, all the brakes, all the acceleration, all the aero, everything. You're squeezing every little ounce of the car, and if you go 11 tenths, you're basically off the track in the rhubarb and you've got problems. So I never drive a car beyond its limit. In fact, the limits of the 720 are so high, I'll probably never reach them in my first year driving, which will be next March. But I'll be honest with you, it was a very impressive car on the track. You'll see it for yourself. A few things that I wanted to point out as well is the production record for the fastest car on the track. This is for a street legal car, is a 122.4, and that was a 911 GT2 RS, which is also about a 700 horsepower track focused car. If there was a better driver than me in the 720 with a lot more experience, I'm sure they could get into the maybe low 130s or high 120s, but it's a very impressive car nonetheless. Just to give you an idea of the track, it's a 3.96 kilometer or 2.46 mile track. A few other things I should mention is before you watch this, in the center console, you'll see a little map of the track. That's the track telemetry system in the McLaren. There's a camera in the front, there's one behind me that's supposed to record the cockpit and the road in front, along with G-forces, braking and all that. It was recording on the screen, but it didn't store it on my USB, so I can't share that with you, unfortunately. I just have the GoPro footage, which you're going to see in a moment. The other thing is, take a look at the passenger rear view mirror on the passenger side of the car, because you can see the wing going up and down. The wing will go almost vertical when you're braking very hard it's like an air brake. And when you're on the straightaway, it tucks in flat. So just as some interesting things that I noticed watching the video when I was editing it. I hope that makes sense and you guys enjoy this clip. I'll explain what happens at the end with that little surprise thing, because it scared the living shit out of me. Anyway, here you go. fucking loose. Holy shit. All right. So I don't know if you caught the gist of the feeling that I had driving the car. I was doing about 253 kilometers an hour when the car got loose down the straightaway. That section of the track is called the Andretti Straight. It's notoriously bumpy, and there's certain areas of it that you want to try to avoid when you're going down it. At that particular lap, the AMG GTR decided to let me pass and go down the straightaway, so I proceeded to just mat it and see what kind of speed I could get. Because what most guys do on the straight is like, let's see how fast I can get this mofo to go, because it's really the only place you can do it legally. So, you know, you put your foot right down, you hold on, and you just try to keep it straight and you follow the line. Only I must have hit a bump or veered off into a section of the track that had a ripple in the road, which really upset the chassis of the car. So what it felt like when I was driving was I did this, but as you could see in the video, if you want to scroll it back and look, it was more of a steady and controlled this, which is the right thing to do. And that comes with some years of experience driving. I've, of course, done motorcycles for many, many years. I've done many, many track days. I've probably done at least 24 track days on various cars in my life. So I do have quite a bit of experience. I am not a professional by any stretch of the imagination. You put me on a racetrack against a professional and professional race cars, they will destroy me. Trust me, I've done it. It's embarrassing. I'm a good driver. I'm not an amazing driver, but that was the right thing to do. So in situations like that, it's just, you know, kind of like take your foot off the gas. You notice I didn't slam on the brake or do anything stupid. You take your foot off the gas, you let the chassis settle itself, and you just keep it straight, or as straight as you can, and keep the nose pointing in the direction that you want. It felt skittish. I felt like for a second like the car was going to go off the track where it was going to roll, but thankfully it didn't. I kept it together. It was composed. It's a great car. It was a fantastic day. It certainly honed my skills and showed me the limits of the cars. I encourage you guys, given the opportunity, if you like fast cars and you drive them fast, book yourself on a track day and learn to explore the limits of the car in a safe environment with other guys that know what they're doing. That's the key thing. Make sure you're with other guys that know what they're doing. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that clip. We'll see you guys in the next video. Smash the like, pin in the top comments, some links to check out, and leave a comment below. We'll see you guys later. Peace.